Leamington Transformation Board is working to strengthen Leamington Spa as one of England's finest town centres and Parade as one of its finest streets. A vision was developed in consultation with the community. The vision is for a welcoming town centre that celebrates the town's entrepreneurial past, embraces its cultural and creative present, and serves generations to come. Reimagining Parade is the first phase in delivering this vision for Leamington Spa. Over the last few months, a team comprising landscape architects at LDA Design, transport planners at NRP, working in partnership with Leamington Transformation Board, have developed a concept master plan and sketch ideas. This includes the streets and spaces stretching from Christchurch Gardens in the north to the bridge at the River Lem in the south. It includes cross streets such as Warwick Street and Regent Street. Initially, a series of workshops were held with officers from Warwickshire County Council, Warwick District Council, Royal Leamington Spa Town Council and a range of stakeholders from across the town to discuss the challenges and opportunities for Parade. These workshops guided the design of the emerging concept master plan and sketch designs. Parade and the surrounding streets combine rich heritage, beautiful architecture and important local businesses. Together with its cross streets, it is a cherished place. But as with all high streets, Parade is facing several challenges. The way we use our high streets is evolving, with changes in working and shopping patterns and increased demand for social opportunity and cultural experiences. Parts of Parade are starting to look tired and need investment. There are no trees or places to sit along much of Parade and a number of empty retail units. There is no large civic space at the heart of the town for people to come together for events and activity. Over time, Parade has become increasingly congested with traffic, most of which is simply passing through the town. In fact, 90% of vehicles on Parade are simply using the street as a thoroughfare. The tarmac space for vehicles is disproportionate to the space for people. Footways are constrained. Loading needs to be accommodated, but there are conflicts and it needs better organisation. The framework plan you see here identifies a network of attractive streets for walking, cycling and wheeling, and a range of beautiful public spaces. Some of these spaces are existing spaces planned for improvement, others are new public spaces. We encourage you to review this plan in more detail in the information shared online. A key move is pedestrianising Parade. This is essential to deliver the transformation, and we're doing this to encourage more people to enjoy the town centre, to spend more time, more money supporting local businesses, improving health and well-being and the environment. In fact, the research from other towns shows that this will ultimately help boost Leamington's economy. For example, in Shrewsbury, pedestrianised streets saw 25% higher post-COVID sales growth than vehicle-dominated areas. Here is a view at the north of Parade looking south. And here you see a visualisation of what Parade could look like. It will become a place where people come together to sit, play, walk, shop and celebrate. Removing traffic from Parade means that vehicles will replace with high quality spaces for people to enjoy, with improved air quality and space for business to thrive. Deliveries at certain times and emergency access will be maintained. Cross-town centre travel will not be disrupted with intersections at Warwick Street and Regent Street. A new bus interchange will be delivered to safeguard good access to the town centre via public transport. Carefully located seating for all ages, abilities and needs will be included. New trees will be carefully chosen and located, framing views to the beautiful historic buildings and maintaining sightlines to shop frontages. And here is another view as you walk down Parade. The proposed design approach is restrained and elegant, respecting the historic character of the conservation area. Beautiful new trees, planting and water management will improve climate resilience, creating cooler spaces. Integrated art and interpretation will highlight Leamington Spa's rich history and hidden stories. The town hall does not have a public space befitting to the beautiful architecture. Vehicles dominate and detract. Here is a visualisation of what the space around the town hall could look like. Through pedestrianising parade, a new town square can be created, creating a central place for people to gather and facilitating events. A potential water feature will make the town centre even more attractive and inviting. It can also be switched off to host markets and other events. A mirror pool could reflect the architecture. At night, lighting can create a safe and welcoming space. And here you see the typical junction. This is the cross street at Regent Street. These current junctions do not provide safe and easy connections for pedestrians. The proposed changes will keep east-west traffic flowing whilst reassigning space from large junctions and roads to create space for wider pavements, shorter crossings, trees, bicycle parking and easier loading. Here you see Euston Place. It's currently an underutilised yet precious green space, but largely inaccessible and dominated by parked cars by the retail units and offices. The War Memorial does not have a fitting setting. Euston Place will be transformed into a beautiful, relaxing garden, offering a peaceful space to spend time as well as pass through. The War Memorial will remain unchanged and the focal point, with an improved setting and more space for commemorative events. Public parking will be removed, but access for deliveries, emergency vehicles and parking for people with disabilities will still be available. Jeffson Gardens and Pump Room Gardens offer a beloved green space for a relaxing stroll or a family gathering, but the spaces are currently poorly connected and their entrances could be improved. Here is the review from Pump Room. The proposed changes aim to enhance the arrival welcome and improve pedestrian connection between these two gardens and the rest of the town. A raised section of the road will be resurfaced to create a level and accessible walking area, a pedestrian priority zone. A new pocket plaza will be introduced, featuring planting, seating, signage and decorative lighting. Suitable access for people with disabilities will be retained. So what next? Well, we welcome your feedback on what you have just seen to shape the future of Parade. Please fill in the questionnaire on the link shown here. And should the plans move forward, we will deliver the changes in stages, balancing our ambition with affordability and minimising disruption. And finally, thank you for your time. We look forward to reading your feedback.